There are moments in life when your mind refuses to rest. Thoughts swirl uncontrollably, worries compound, and your chest tightens as if the weight of the world has settled there. Modern life doesn't pause for reflection. Deadlines, notifications, messages, endless responsibilities. They all demand your attention at once. And in the middle of this chaos, you feel trapped, overwhelmed, powerless. But centuries ago, the Stoics faced a similar struggle, and they discovered a practice that can calm the mind in minutes, restore clarity, and ground the soul. It is not mystical, it is not complicated, it is deliberate, focused, and immediate. It is the power of presence. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Imagine living by this truth, not as a concept, but as a practice. You are not at the mercy of your thoughts. You are not a passenger in your own life. You are the captain of your mind. And in moments of anxiety, confusion, or despair, the Stoics taught a method that reclaims that control instantly. It begins with a single, conscious act. Pause. Stop. Breathe. Notice your body. Notice your mind. Observe the storm of thoughts, not as a participant, but as a witness. The first step is awareness. Modern life conditions us to react before we reflect. A stressful email, a sharp comment, a looming task triggers automatic responses. Panic, anger, frustration. The Stoic pause interrupts this cycle. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel your breath. Count it. Inhale slowly. Exhale fully. Feel the tension in your shoulders, your chest, your jaw. Name it silently. I notice fear. I notice anxiety. I notice frustration. By labeling the emotion, by observing it without judgment, you take the first step in removing its control over you. Awareness is the foundation of calm. Next comes perspective. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself that the world operates according to nature and reason, not personal bias or desire. He faced war, plague, betrayal, and political chaos. Yet he remained centered. You too can shift perspective in minutes. Ask yourself, will this matter in an hour, a day, a month, a year? Most of the weight pressing on your mind is transient, ephemeral, a product of exaggeration and overthinking. By stepping back, by seeing the situation as it truly is rather than what your fear tells you, you shrink its power. You regain freedom, you regain control. The third step is intention. Modern minds scatter. The Stoic mind focuses. Decide deliberately what to do next, what thought to follow, what action to take. Do not allow the mind to wander into endless loops of worry or blame. Choose one task, one step, one word at a time. Epictetus reminded us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This is not philosophy. It is practice. Within minutes, your scattered energy begins to coalesce. The storm still exists outside you, but within, there is clarity, calm, and direction. Breath, perspective, intention. These three simple acts form the Stoic reset. Inhale, observe, decide, exhale, repeat. You may be sitting in traffic, waiting for an important message, or standing in a crowded room overwhelmed by noise. Nothing changes outside immediately. But inside, everything can shift. Calmness is not absence of chaos. It is mastery over the internal response, and this mastery is available to you at any moment. You do not need hours, meditation retreats, or external validation. You need focus, awareness, and deliberate action. The beauty of this Stoic practice is its universality. Marcus Aurelius did not have smartphones, social media, or 24/7 news cycles. Yet his method works perfectly in our world of endless stimuli. Anxiety, frustration, envy, anger. These are not modern inventions. They are human constants. By pausing, observing, and directing your mind, you regain sovereignty over your inner world. Modern distractions may try to steal your calm, but they cannot succeed if your mind has learned the practice of deliberate stillness. Even in moments of intense stress, you can apply this method. The mind racing with deadlines, the heart pounding from confrontation, the body tense from pressure. All of it can be softened in minutes. Sit quietly, breathe deeply, name your thoughts, and ask yourself, what is within my control? The answer is always the same. Your mind, your attention, your action. Everything else is external. Everything else is noise. Everything else is irrelevant to your peace. You may think this practice is passive. It is not. It is active mastery. It is the preparation for deliberate, rational action rather than reactive chaos. The Stoics understood that calm minds make better decisions, that focused attention yields stronger outcomes, and that emotional composure is a weapon in every sphere of life. The world rewards those who react impulsively, but life favors those who act with reason. And within minutes, you can shift from reaction to mastery, from tension to clarity, from noise to stillness. This method also transforms perspective on relationships, work, and daily life. Arguments that trigger rage, mistakes that spark guilt, pressures that cause panic. They all lose power when your mind becomes a calm observer. You see people clearly, situations objectively, and decisions rationally. Nothing external dictates your internal state unless you allow it. Your mind becomes a fortress. Thoughts may come and go, but you remain steady. Marcus Aurelius practiced this not to escape life, but to engage with it fully, deliberately, and effectively. And the power extends beyond individual moments. By practicing calmness in minutes, you train your mind over time. Each pause strengthens resilience. Each breath builds composure. Each observation reinforces perspective. Emotional reactivity diminishes. Anxiety loses its grip. Decisions improve. Life feels less chaotic, more manageable, and infinitely more purposeful. In the modern world, this is a superpower, a skill no one can steal, a mastery available to anyone willing to practice. Even when life seems unrelenting, conflict, loss, uncertainty, this Stoic practice offers refuge. You do not have to change circumstances. You cannot control every event, every outcome, every human behavior. But you can control your response. Within minutes, your mind can shift from panic to presence, from distraction to clarity, from reaction to deliberate action. This is not philosophy for discussion. It is philosophy for life. Real, immediate, transformative. And here is the most profound aspect. This calmness, once cultivated, affects more than you. People notice. Decisions improve. Relationships deepen. Stress decreases. Leadership emerges naturally. Silence, clarity, and composure inspire trust, respect, and influence far more than words, arguments, or reactive energy ever could. Marcus Aurelius demonstrated it on a global scale. You can demonstrate it in your life today. So start now. Inhale, observe. Name your thoughts. Shift perspective. Decide deliberately. Exhale. Feel the calm rise. Moments of chaos will still exist, but they no longer control you. Within minutes, your mind is restored, your focus renewed, your power reclaimed. This is the Stoic practice that transforms ordinary moments into profound mastery. It is available to you anywhere, anytime, and at any level of stress. You do not need permission. You do not need preparation. You only need to choose. The world outside will continue to demand, provoke, distract, and overwhelm. But inside, you are sovereign. Your mind is yours. Your attention is yours. Your peace is yours. Practice the pause. Master the breath. Observe without judgment. Decide with clarity. Within minutes, you are transformed. And over time, life itself bends to the composure, reason, and mastery you cultivate. Remember, calmness is not weakness. It is strength. It is control. It is power unseen, influence unspoken, mastery unquestioned. Marcus Aurelius knew this. Epictetus practiced it. You can live it. In minutes, your mind can be restored, your heart steadied, and your perspective realigned. And in that stillness, you will find something the modern world cannot take: clarity, power, and unshakable peace. Pause. Breathe. Observe. Act. Let the Stoic practice calm your mind. Within minutes, you reclaim yourself, your focus, and your life. Silence is not emptiness. Calm is not surrender. Mastery is not distant. It is immediate. It is yours.